and playing around with things. Anyway, today I am going to talk about what I've been learning in the Bible, specifically Genesis chapter 1. So I just want to tell you real quick that I believe in the gap theory. And so between Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 and Genesis chapter 1 verse 2, it basically goes from the heavens were created, and the earth and the heavens were created, and God creates everything good. But then verse 2 talks about the earth was formless and God needed to fix it. And so basically, the way I believe is that something happened between verse 1 and verse 2. And it supports the dinosaurs, the ice age, all of that. And that was not what was new to me. So I continued reading, and I think it's verse 3 or 4, basically, where it talks about there was God made a vast, or some version says a firmament or an expanse, and basically there is the sky, and I believe the sky is the first heaven. Some say there's 7 heavens. Some say there's 3 heavens. I'm going to go for simplicity, 3 heavens. There's the first heaven, which is the sky we see. The second heaven, kind of like the universe. And the third heaven is the throne room of God. So that's pretty simple. But in any case, one of the verses, either 3 or 4, where it basically says a vault was created, which is basically the sky we see. And it separated the waters from above and below. And I was just like, it always bothered me, that verse. And I was like, so there's water in the universe. Well, technically there is. If you think about Pluto, it's frozen ice. Research now shows there's galaxies with water, or clouds of water. And so God separates the vast from the below and the above. Anyway, I was talking with my daughter because I just feel like I need to train her and equip her. And I was just reminding her how interesting the Bible is and how we need to kind of apply it to our lives. And it's important to just look at the little details. Whatever you don't really understand, like, bring it to another level. And I kind of I read things outside the Bible, considering like the book of Enoch, just predominantly the book 1 and book 2. Book 3 is controversial, but book 1 and 2 actually coincides with the Bible the Holy Bible currently. And so the book of Enoch talks about 7 heavens. And the first heaven is literally like the clouds, the winds, the rains. And the reason why that's important is God really says we have power and authority over the earth, and we can command the earth. So sometimes, like when there's storms, and I believe that it's important for there to be storms sometimes, but some of them are not from the earth. Like, some of them are a little demonic. And so I truly believe that we can speak to the earth and say, hey, if there's a storm that's going to be here, I declare and decree that there will not be any destruction. Let the rain fall on the earth, because the earth needs the rain, but there will not be power outages. There will not be destruction. There will not be X, Y, and Z. And it works. I mean, we've commanded tornadoes to stop, and it was about to hit us, and all of a sudden it disappeared. So there is power in your words. There's power and authority, and it really comes with the frequency of belief. So there's power in belief, and I always say belief actually has a frequency, and it's kind of the key of heaven, and what you believe and what you perceive, that is your reality. So I just encourage you guys to just read the Bible a little bit more, take it to a little deeper, apply it to your life, and it really has power. So I just pray that all of you guys have an amazing day. This was quick. I'm going to try to do something a little bit every day, but we'll see.